Hello and welcome back guys. Today we'll see another beautiful application of IsBlank from Excel, and we'll see how we can create the employee ID automatically without manually writing inside Excel. So as you can see that we have an employee table, and if we remove the name from the table, automatically its employee ID and serial number is going away. So similarly, if I remove another one, it will also remove the employee ID and serial number. In the reverse way, if we put any name, like if I put suppose my name, and it will automatically populate the new employee ID and the serial number in this employee table. So let's see. So isn't it so cool? So if I create another name, maybe let me write it as Tom, and if I generate this name, it will also auto populate the new employee ID and its corresponding serial number. So see how it is cool, and we'll see how we can create this employee ID automatically, and it will generate the serial number as well as employee ID without manually writing it. So let me jump into the another Excel sheet, and we'll see how we can create this one using the IsBlank function in Excel. So here is a table where we will be creating the automatically serial number and employee ID. What we'll do for our benefit of, so we'll not write this employee name, age, salary and place. So I have written it down over in this table. So we'll simply copy and paste it over here, and it will automatically populate the serial number and employee ID. So it will help us so that we can focus on how we can create this formula. So let me start with, so let me first, so we'll create for first employee. This is the employee ID. So instead of writing, I'm just cut and I have cut this cell and pasted it over here. So we'll write just one time. So maybe we'll write serial number over one time and employee ID one time. So to do the automation, what I'll do, I'll create a cell reference. So maybe I'll copy these two and I'll paste it over here. So in this case, I'll put serial number as 1 and employee ID, maybe suppose the company name is Tech Park, and I want this to be like underscore, or maybe it's a prefix which will be present in every employee ID. Like maybe it will be Tech Park underscore 1. That will be the first employee ID for Venus Victoria. So let me create it. So in this case, what we'll do, we'll simply give the cell reference over here, and it will create the cell reference number. Or maybe we can just simply write it 1. And what we'll do, we'll do the concatenation. We'll do a concat. Value is this one which we have written over here as a company prefix. So since we don't want to move it down, we'll fix it by using F4, and we want to concatenate along with underscore sign. So this will generate, so this, I'm sorry, instead of count I have to do it concatenate. I have mistakenly written it. So we have to choose concat. So if I choose this, and if I pass this to value, it will create the Tech Park underscore. So now I want to concat this with this serial number. So let me concat that one as well. So I'll put comma, and I'll pass this cell reference number. Since I want this to be fixed as well, I'll press the F4 key and fix it and hit the Control Enter. So it has generated employee ID automatically. Right now we'll create, suppose if I want to write any name, suppose for Earth Edward, if I copy and paste it over here, so it will automatically create the employee ID. And to do that, I'll put a formula. First let me create for serial number. So in this case what it will do, it will create serial number automatically. So I'll put if logical test is that if in cell E2 E3 if anything is blank, so what I will pass, I'll put the function, another function, that is blank, and I'll pass this value, that is cell reference E3. I'll close it. If this is blank and if it is true, then we have to pass in the true condition what we want. If it is blank, then we don't want any value or any serial number. So to denote that, we have to pass it double inverted comma. So we want nothing, we'll put comma. If it is false, like if it is present any name, then we want to take this, and with this value we will increment to 1 and we'll close this. So let me hit enter and it is nothing. So let me write it any name. Maybe you can write it as your name, and see it has automatically generated the serial number. So if I drag this and if I drag this formula as well, it will automatically generate. If I remove the name, automatically it will remove the serial number as well. So now we have generated the automatic serial number. Then how now we can generate the automatic employee ID? So to do this automation, what we'll do, we'll use this simply the if condition along with the IsBlank. To do that, we'll put equals and we'll write if this cell is blank, so we'll put is blank. We'll pass this value. If it is blank and if it is true, we don't want anything, so it will be empty. But if it is there is any value, so what we want to cut this take underscore park. So what we will do, we'll write a mid function. So mid will pass this text, and we want start number is from this, from the underscore. To find that, we have to use find. So find text is our underscore. We'll pass it. From which text? From this text. Okay. And we want from this underscore, we want to go to the next one. So we don't want to include this underscore. So we'll pass +1. And how many number of characters? So we want to pass anything. Let's say maybe the length of this, total length of this text. Now we'll close this bracket for the mid function. So if it is true, like if it is false, like if there is value present is in this E3 cell, then we'll return this one. So let me hit and enter. What will happen? We'll put yes. Let me put any name. Maybe you can put your name as well. So right now it has isolated 1 from the previous text in this cell. So now what we want to do, we want to increment this 1 with 1. So we'll go inside and we'll put with this mid function, we'll put +1. So if I hit it, it will automatically create 2. So right now we want to just concatenate these two along with the take park. So what we will do, we will pass a concat function. We'll do concat. In this case, we'll pass this tech park and we want to fix it using F4. I'll put comma, I'll pass underscore, I'll put comma, and I'll close this bracket and hit the control enter. And right now if I drag these two formula together, and it will work. Let me try it. Yes, it's working. So right now let me cut this one and paste it over here. Before pasting, I'll delete this. So if I delete this, it will automatically remove serial number as well as employee ID. So let me copy this, and let me paste it over here, and see, bingo, we have done successfully. We have created successfully serial number and employee ID. So that's all for now. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and please subscribe and share this. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I'll come up with another new exciting video.